Okay, we have a bunch of things to get to, and I'm trying to think what's most important. Tomorrow, Wesley Snipes will be here and Andy Richter.
Boy, that new Blade looks good.
Yeah, I just see the still for it. I get excited.
Blade 2.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Kevin. Kevin, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard. How you doing this morning?
Go ahead quickly.
Well, I wanted to talk about two things this morning. First, they had an E! True Hollywood story yesterday. Hervé Villachez, the midget from Fantasy Island. Reminded me of your show in a lot of ways. First being that he demanded too much money. He was making $25,000 per episode, and he
got crazy. He got crazy.
Yeah. And he demanded too much, and he said, listen, I'm the star of the show, not Ricardo Montalban. I should get paid more than him. So they said goodbye.
And then, by the way, after he left, the show failed.
Yep. And it was just like Jackie. But it was funny that he had a bodyguard.
Go on without Jackie. It's not just like Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie is not our Hervé Villachez.
Yeah. He is not Hervé Villachez. I'll tell you who's our Hervé Villachez, Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah. Pete's got to stick around.
You know what I mean? Talk to me about this March Madness, because here's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of getting involved in this. There's a team.
How did you get involved?
I'll tell you what.
Betting. I'm going to play.
No, I meant, but you don't know anything about it.
I don't need to know. I know odds. I was talking, Artie, you know odds better than I do.
Not really.
Yeah, it's true. He's losing his shirt.
True.
There's a game today, for example.
Yeah.
It's a total mismatch. It's Duke. Who's Duke playing? Whitmore?
Duke is playing a team called Winthrop.
Winthrop, that's it.
Nobody's
Winthrop.
ever heard of Winthrop.
Yeah, I've heard of Whitmore more than I've heard of Winthrop.
Yeah.
Winthrop's one of these teams that,
just barely made it in or something?
Barely made it in. One of the worst teams.
On the spread, they're giving you 33 points if you take Winthrop. 33 points.
33 and a half.
Today, the score is 33.5 to nothing right now.
Is it possible that Duke could beat them by that much?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
absolutely.
See, Robin, one other time I bet Duke in a similar thing. 48-0 I was winning at the beginning of the game, and Duke won by 50 points.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they can beat the spread.
That's amazing.
But Duke's like the top team.
Yeah, but why would you even put another team like that in there?
Because all you got to do...
It's March Madness, Robin. It's madness.
How much money did you put on that one?
I'm putting $5 bills on that.
5 G's?
No, 500.
Oh, 500.
What do I look like, an idiot?
So he got you crazy. You hear those odds and you have to bet.
Well,
who else you got? Who else you got?
Here we go. You ready? Here's some of the bet. That's the best one. It's 33.5 right now. I got Winthrop beating Duke. I got Kansas given 28.5 to Holy Cross.
Okay, so you're taking the underdog.
Which is better. I'm taking Holy Cross because I think Kansas isn't as good as Duke. And Holy Cross is better than Winthrop.
Okay.
So it's
So you're taking Holy Cross.
Right, 28.5 I'm winning Holy Cross.
Now, Artie, what do you got? Maryland's playing Siena.
I got 26. Maryland's given 26 to Siena.
So you're taking Siena.
I'm taking all these big underdogs. Yeah,
that's supposed to be a walk for Maryland.
Right. Well,
Give me a walk, but they still got to beat the spread. Now, let me ask you this. How much you got on each of these games?
I got 5 on Duke, 500 on Duke. On Kansas.
No, you got 500 on
I got 500
Winthrop.
on Winthrop. I'm putting a G note on Holy Cross.
Really?
Wow.
I'm putting a dime on Holy Cross. I love that.
Right.
I love that. And on Siena, I'm going to put 40 times, $200.
You're going to lose.
I don't like that as much. But
what's the odds on the Siena thing?
Siena's getting 26.
Against
Maryland.
Well, you listened to the sports guys, and they said that Siena's like a sacrificial lamb. Maryland's supposed to eat them alive.
Well,
let me tell you something.
26-0 Siena, Rob.
The great thing about March Madness is the following, and even I know this. There are little teams that get in, and they get all fired up for their one big game. They don't win. I mean, sometimes they do win.
They do beat the spread.
Yeah.
They do, absolutely.
But they do beat the spread.
There'll be big upsets today.
And Howard, you ready?
And there will be upsets.
Your alma mater, my man.
BU?
BU is getting 24 points from Cincinnati.
So are you taking BU?
I'm thinking about it for the purposes of the show.
24-0 if you take BU.
24-zip at the start of the game. I don't know if that game's today, though. I got to check. Because there's some today and some tomorrow.
Yeah.
Howard, there's 32 games today and tomorrow.
Some today and some tomorrow.
And then another... and then another 16 this weekend.
16?
So there's 48 games in the next 4 days.
It's March Madness.
I got to get in on this.
So good, Howard.
I got to get in on this.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I just got to get in on it.
Hey, are you doing crazy things? Are you lightening anything, Artie? Are you over and under?
No, I wouldn't do anything crazy.
I might put 500 on that first game.
Well, here's the great thing about you.
33 points. I mean,
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
The great thing about your situation now, Howard, is with the book, you're up $1,000. So you're playing with his money.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I dropped $1,000 in Vegas.
Oh, you did? Well, yeah, but this is with the bookie.
Go ahead.
What if you took two of those teams, two of the underdogs, right? It's 33 points and what, 28, Artie?
Yes.
For those?
33.5 and 28.5.
And you take both from Adam both up, what is that, 50-something?
Yeah.
So you get 50-something points to play with. You know, like a two-team teaser.
You know,
I mean, you can't
lose on that.
that.
No, here's the thing, Case. They don't take that.
Will it take a 3-team?
No, it's off the boards with spreads this high. There's no way a guy you can make that one of them game.
You can probably do that later in the tournament.
Yeah.
Side man, Casey's over at OTB every minute now.
Do you notice that Casey, like, he doesn't know how to spell words and everything, and then also when you start talking about betting, he seems to get, like,
He
really
becomes a genius.
knowledgeable.
Yeah, he's got a problem.
But wait a minute. Let me ask you. Are you in debt again?
Am I in debt? Why, yeah.
Always.
You want to hear something sickening? Casey got offered, I happen to know about this. He doesn't know I know about it. He got offered a part in a play. He's going to work. He'd have to work on the weekend. I think three shows.
Yeah.
Piece of cake. Get about $500 or something.
For the 3.
Yeah. He won't do it.
Howard, no, the reason why I do it is because I make more money doing stand-up, and I'm booked up through May.
Did you get fired from your stand-up?
No, I didn't get fired at all.
Didn't the club owners say you can never come back again?
That was one guy who was uptight. That was one guy.
John, talk to me about what happened.
I had Casey do, because I do this comedy show, so I said, Merrill's couldn't come, so I'll have Casey come. Casey came and did his child molester stuff. People asked for their money back. The owner of the club told me, sorry, he goes, you got to take this guy off the show.
Wait, no.
People are leaving. It's upsetting.
John, that's totally untrue. That's totally untrue.
Casey, I swear to God.
That is not true. That is not true at all. The first time some people got upset, and granted, people are going to get upset when I do this act, you know what I mean? but hey, for the people who got upset, there was 80 people who loved it.
You know what, in Casey's defense...
Howard,
Jason, come on in here, Jason. But Jason, our computer guy, was there. He has the best observation of Casey's...
Casey's challenging the establishment.
Actually, Anne-Marie was at that show, too, and she goes, you know what? I love Casey, but he scares me.
Yeah, look,
really?
Jason,
first of all, I'd say I love Casey's act, but the best part about Casey's act is just watching the whole crowd turn on him. Yeah.
Right.
He starts in with some duty jokes and everyone's laughing, and then he moves into that joke about your grandmother, and then once he gets into the pedophile jokes, though, the whole place is silent. It's like...
It's silence, Howard.
No one's laughing, but it's great. It's funny.
How long is your act, Casey?
I did about 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
And in 12 minutes, he can turn the crowd...
Yeah, up front, they like me.
In 2 minutes, he can turn
In fact, Howard...
It's another 10 minutes of the crowd sitting. Yeah.
The second show, the owner of the club says, listen, could you please take Casey off for the second show? I have some 18-year-olds and 7. I don't want them to hear this act. He goes, you got it. I'm like, all right. So there was a big fight. Florentine's there. He starts yelling at the club owner because Casey's like the new Lenny Bruce.
Yeah, you know what's funny, though, is this guy put us in his office, right? And he didn't like my pedophile jokes. He had this office where he had pictures of his kids.
Yeah.
So I was going to, as a nice bit, I was going to take the kids up on stage with me and pretend like I was doing stuff to them. But then I didn't want to screw John or anything.
But anyway, Howard, after...
Artie, you saw his act.
No, you know what I did? I wasn't at that gig, but I did 2 gigs with Casey and Florentine after that in Jersey, and Casey did good. I mean, maybe it was the crazy people in the room, but they loved him.
You know where
they killed,
You know where there's some friction, too, that's sort of funny? Between Tom and Casey. Tom just hates this whole pedophile thing. Even the fact that...
tell Tom to keep out of it.
No, but it was really funny because...
Casey's got a pedophile problem.
Don't say that!
And we're dealing with it.
Howard, last week there was that guy on the snowman who liked that whole thing.
Right.
And Tom came down and he wanted to know what that was all about. And I said, well, Casey booked it. He goes, oh, great work. The pedophile joke meister books the pedophile guy.
Howard. Yeah, he hates that.
Well, you know what? Tell Tom he should really retire from radio. Because everything bothers him.
Tom said to Casey, I quote, the FCC doesn't find pedophilia funny.
Yeah, we know the FCC doesn't find it funny, but you're still allowed to discuss it. And we don't think it's funny either, and we're not making jokes about it.
No, Casey's just a little deranged.
Casey can go to a club, but Casey can go to a club and talk about anything.
How come Stephen King's a genius and I'm just a sick douchebag?
Well, what did he do about pedophilia?
Stephen King, you're comparing yourself to Stephen
King. You never saw that Carrie? That's pedophilia. She's in the shower. That scene.
She's
underage.
The owner of the comedy club, after the show, he pulls me aside and he goes, Casey is now banned from this club. I suggest, just as advice, you never have this guy work with you ever
I gotta go see your act.
That guy's a pussy.
I have to see that.
You don't know what's funny.
People start leaving and yelling at him. It's very...
Nobody, look, some people get upset.
Casey, honestly...
Granted.
Honestly, he had to refund like 10 people's...
That's what he said. It's a bunch of BS. He didn't have to give back any money. The guy sold out 4 shows and he's complaining about giving back 5 people's money. You'd be kidding me. Hey, why do you go to a comedy club if you don't want to be upset?
All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Also, yesterday we gave away Tabitha Stevens' butt.
Oh, what a prize!
Oh, my God.
Tabitha, the winner.
Tabitha Stevens, that was great. William Shatner came in. He answered 3 out of the 5 questions. And Jeff won Butt Billionaire.
Nice.
Tabitha, hi.
Hi.
By the way, let me say something. You are an A-list porno star. I got to tell you, you are beautiful. Can you talk into the telephone a little better?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, because you're so quiet, I can't hear you. You're so demure.
Yeah.
I mean, for you to come on here and offer your butt as a prize is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Do you need therapy after that, though?
Well, no, it's weird. I felt weird after that. I don't know why. I don't know, because maybe I'm not used to the situation. Because Jeff was very drunk. You know
well, Jeff is very disturbing looking. Let me get Jeff on the phone, by the way. He wants to talk.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. Jeff.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, how was it, buddy?
It was awesome.
You know, it's funny. I watched the tape. This guy is funny. He's crazy.
Yeah.
And
it's crazy, Jeff.
Evidently, the butt wasn't attained because he couldn't. Well, I don't want to say why, but
it's very tight.
So that's fine. You can say it like that, but let's not go any further.
Okay.
So.
Did he keep the cowboy hat on the whole time?
No. Tabitha makes him shower. You'll see it on E.
He should have taken the hat on.
Tabitha makes him shower.
Uh-huh.
He's he's got very strange hair.
Oh.
And she said, you got to shower, you smell.
And what's up with the hand? He had his hand in a sling.
Had his hand in a sling even during the sex.
That's what happened. That's why I hung up on you this morning. I was trying to put my sling on. That's what happened.
Nobody's paralyzed. That's why.
He's paralyzed in his arm. He used to be more paralyzed.
Yes, I can see from his body. There's certain parts that you...
Hi, Tabitha.
Hi, how are you?
So evidently she ended up using her hand on Jeff.
Is that right?
And after Jeff finishes, which is very quick, how long did the whole thing take, Jeff?
Oh, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe.
5 minutes. It took 5 minutes.
Maybe a little more.
Longer.
The shower was longer.
That's actually not bad.
This guy was laying in the bed, totally calm and relaxed.
Really?
Like a new man.
Really?
Like whatever Tabitha had, it was like a new man. Jeff, well, let me go to Tabitha first.
Did he speak better?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was real like...
You'll see it on E.
He was like Hugh Hefner.
He was quoting Shakespeare.
Yeah, he was just like, what's up, man?
So anyway, all of a sudden he was like, I'm looking for a more deeper, meaningful life. So, Tabitha.
Yes.
This was a difficult one for you. You were not attracted to Jeff at all.
Well, it's not that. Jeff had a lot to drink, and I'm not used to being in a situation where somebody has had a lot to drink, unless, of course, like I'm out partying and getting drunk, too. So it was very different for me, and I kind of felt a little strange. But he's really a nice guy.
Now, you've banged tons of men in movies, and yet with Jeff, you felt a little strange.
First time she thought, I don't think I'll be able to do
Nobody drinks in the porn business?
I mean, I know I spoke to you yesterday. You were nervous with this guy.
Well, you know what it is? It's usually when you're with somebody in the business, you already know that person. And, you're pretty comfortable. I usually work with the same people all the time. Like you have a list of people you work with. So when you work with somebody... or you have sex. That's like the first time you ever have sex with somebody. You're kind of nervous about it anyway, because you don't really know the person.
Now, Jeff had a problem, so you... I
took matters into my own hands.
You took matters into your own hands. Was that really gross? I mean, Jeff's not in the best shape.
No, it's just, I just thought he should be happy. I mean, he's a good guy, And
did you... Now, when she takes matters into her, is there any other... Or is it just focused on the business at hand.
Yeah, I mean, like, what do you do to turn Jeff on? You're naked, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I had to do was look at her.
Yeah, and like, was he allowed to touch your boobs and stuff?
Yeah, he touched my boobs and stuff, but
Right.
that is...
You didn't take any matters into like, you didn't start kissing him, did you?
No.
But did you touch him anywhere else?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jeff, did you, like, rub her legs and stuff? She's got nice legs.
I think I pushed against him.
You did?
I think so.
I pushed against him.
I'm feeling a little sling blade.
She was real pretty. Yeah, damn. She's tight and pretty.
I pushed against them.
Let me get my sling on. Wait. Can I just put on my...
Sling butt.
Sling butt. Sling arm.
Oh, there you go. Sling butt is on the phone.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Jeff, so, was she the hottest chick you've ever been with?
Yes,
Yeah.
by far.
All right, so it was great. Do you want to thank William Shatner and take the show? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, William, Bill, I'm sorry I yelled at you yesterday. Don't take it seriously.
Look at the difference in this guy.
Let me ask you something.
Man.
Is he drunk again this morning?
No, that's why I'm sorry.
Oh, that's really nice.
You better get him right, bitch.
You called William Shatner a bitch, and the guy was only just trying to win for him.
Show. Did you see him get off the show? I've never seen anybody get off your show so fast in my life.
William Shatner was in warp speed when he left here yesterday.
And he only brushed my fingertips, too. He didn't even shake my hand.
He looked like an Olympic runner.
Bill, you skanky hoe.
I've never seen him move so
We have
fast.
tape of William Shatner's car racing out of the
He said, start the car without me, I'll catch up.
Listen to the combination of this guy not being drunk and getting a little the day before.
William Shatner will do anything for work. He will go do paintball in Jersey if you pay him. But he ran out of here so quick.
Well, before I said all his plugs, I mean, I've never met anybody so plug happy in my entire life.
He loves plugs.
I've got to leave.
Warp speed, Scotty.
Warp speed, Scotty, please.
Did you tell him to beam you up, Jeff?
What?
That's what he
Yeah,
said.
he
Yeah, he
did.
goes, beat me up, Scotty.
Yes, I did.
But you're much better today. Oh, that's...
You sound better. You sound like you're with it today, Jeff.
Hey, a little poontang will make you a changed man. Well, honey, I got to tell you something. Tabitha Stevens, I was on TabithaStevens.com. She looks beautiful.
Thank you.
She's a hot chick, and she's the Mother Teresa of this show. She offers up her butt, and Butt Billionaire couldn't take place without Tabitha. I want to thank you first and foremost.
Thank you very much.
And let me tell you made a man out of this guy. He's not drinking now, and he sounds relaxed.
Yep.
I mean, you did it. You did it.
The only reason why I'm not drinking is because I'm broke.
Well, you did a mitzvah.
Yeah.
What?
Go work on that one.
What'd you say? What'd you say about mitzvah? Huh? You got... What? Say that again.
Tabitha, next we have a lonely German Shepherd for you. I want to talk to you about
I don't know about that. We had to think about that one.
Really?
it.
First of all,
we have to think about it. I like that.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's like the 8th listener who's banged Tabitha. How does one of us get in there?
Artie, you're a bad Artie. I will take you on anytime.
All right.
Artie, you're all talk when I'm not in front of you.
Pow!
How much more, Artie?
Nice. What's that, it's like a thou.
What is
Artie,
it,
are you ready?
Gary?
Do you want to talk about how Tabitha called me right after she was finished yesterday, and she was like really weirded out by the whole experience?
Yeah.
You know, she was freaked out, and she was saying that she thought that her fans were going to be upset with her for doing this. And I said I thought that her fans would like her, thinking she did a favor for the show.
Absolutely.
But
I was very upset. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know.
She was very upset.
Can we check in with the fans, see how they're feeling?
Yeah, a couple of fans just contacted me. They think poorly of you.
You know what it was? She said she didn't want to become like some sort of a whore, like the show whore who will do anything.
She's not.
And I said, listen, because she said I'm A-list talent. I totally agree.
You are A-list.
She's one of the tops in the biz.
And I told her that, too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jeff.
I said, honey, you're tops of the biz. Nice. Honey, you're A-list. Now suck my toes.
All right. Hey, congratulations, Jeff, and congratulations, Tabitha.
And Tabitha, thank you.
And thank you, Tabitha.
Yeah,
Tabitha.
thank you very much, Tabitha and Howard.
All right. And Tabitha.
Happy birthday to Gary.
All right, TabithaStevens.com and a very nice guy, Jeff.
Jeff, full of love this
Thank you, Jeff.
Hey, wait, Howard?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say...
Doing so good. Why
I know, I forgot what I was going to say.
But why say the S word? Why does every caller who got on here today either said the S word or the F word?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Shoot.
You know, in all fairness, like Cabby and some of the other guys should know better. He's in a whole
I know, but
world.
why? I mean, this goes on all morning.
I know what I was going to say now.
What is it?
I loved Stuttering John, but he's going to get his ass kicked.
Thank you. Okay. Nice. All right. Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, Tabitha.
Thank you, Howard.
All right. And don't forget about Tabitha and her DVD. What is that?
It's Tabitha Stevens on DVD.com.
All right. Thank you.
Nice.
Tabitha Stevens on DVD.com. There's a whole thing going on .com. So much to get to. What happened to Stephen Baldwin? I just want to find out why he wore his shirt on Celebrity Fear Factor.
It's a simple question. You Spacey-O. That guy's great. That guy's my favorite.
I love him.
Really? Yeah! Oh, my God. What did you say about mitzvah? Nice.
Let's go to Tom. You're on the air.
Howard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about the NCAA, and I was watching ESPN, and they said, I think within the past 4 years, the number 1 seeds have beat the number 16 seeds by an average of 34 points.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true, and that's why the point spread is so off the hook. I mean, you get 34 points with, what is it? What's the name of the college? Winthrop.
Playing Duke.
And Duke will probably beat the spread. They have before. They've beat these huge spreads. But once in a while, these small colleges rally and keep the game close, and sometimes even win. And that's what makes betting fun.
It is so much fun. The first day of this tournament is so much fun because you start to watch that game with a lot of money on that 33.5. It's so great.
But even the other games, Howard, are so amazing because you'll watch, like, there's a team now, Gonzaga. They're actually pretty good. But 3 years ago, no one ever heard of them. You didn't know where they were.
Right.
And they made it down to the Final 16 3 years in a row.
Yeah, I'll probably take some action myself.
Well, you know, I checked, Howard. Boston University plays tomorrow.
Right.
That might be fun for you to bet on your
And
alma
what's the
mater.
spread? 20-something.
It's 20. They're getting 24 from Cincinnati.
Right. So, you know.
Those punks.
And, Howard, Greg Gumbel called yesterday. He invited you to come hang out with him and watch all the games.
Where?
Well, at the CBS Broadcast Center. You know, he's like the big... You know, do you know that today, starting at noon, from noon till 5 o'clock, nothing but basketball on CBS.
Yeah.
Then they take a 3-hour break, and then prime time from 8 o'clock till like midnight is nothing but basketball. So Greg sits in the center, and he's like an anchor. He's like, okay, in the West, there's an upset in the making. And he goes...
So let me understand something. What is he exactly inviting me to do? Watch TV with him?
Yeah. But there are drinks. There's like a little party going on.
So you mean I'm not going to be at the games?
No, you'll be at the Broadcast Center.
You'll be watching TV.
I'll watch... What is it? Was he gay?
Well, no, but
I'm going to sit there and watch TV.
You watch a lot of TVs.
Does he hold your hand?
And isn't he working? Like, doesn't he have to really pay attention?
Yeah, but he did invite you.
So he wants me to sit there and watch him work.
Yeah.
Another guy.
Go like a girlfriend and watch him work.
Another guy who needs a daddy.
I'll tell you what, I did that one year. I went to that Sports Center thing to watch it. A buddy got me in, and it's just like cold cuts they have set up, and you're watching TV with a sandwich.
Hey, that sounds like fun. I'm gonna. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go, Greg, a sea urchin just bit me on the finger. I need someone to pee.
Someone have to go to the bathroom.
Wow.
Nice.
I love Greg, but I don't want to sit and watch him work. Tell him he can come here tomorrow and watch me work.
You have watched him work. When you watch TV,
he'll probably show up.
You need to be in the studio to see that.
I'm sure he's happy. I'm sure he's happy he invited you.
Oh, wait, here's Steven.
It's not different.
Guys, what happened to Stephen Baldwin? I can't follow this computer. What are you doing out there? Hey, vey. Oh,
What's happening out there?
Oh, you should just see this equipment. I got to get... Oh, Steven's put him on hold. Okay. Tell Steven, please. He's killing me. He's killing me.
He's the same guy on the set as he is on Fear Factor.
Really? There he is. Okay.
Feel those guns.
Steven.
Yo.
Hey. All right, couple of quick questions. By the way, understand something. I thought you were the best on Fear Factor.
Thanks, bro.
All right.
Let me say, you made the whole show for me.
Right. Okay. That out of the way. And you proved yourself. I think stepping out a window is tough. I think doing all that stuff is tough.
You won. You were the only person to complete the last task.
Right. Why did you wear a T-shirt in the water Are you fat? And why did you wear your hat? Are you going bald?
Yes. We just want to know that.
Why did you wear a hat in the water?
Oh, you're the best.
Are you Butterbean?
What's going on? Why would a man wear a shirt in the water? Why didn't you take your shirt off?
Butter Baldwin?
Tell the truth. Be honest.
There are a multiple of possible responses I can have to your question.
And don't tell me the water was cold, because that ain't going to protect your T-shirt.
Be honest.
Just be honest. What was going through your head? You didn't want people to see your body?
Like I care. But
yeah, evidently.
You looked like you were performing in a wet T-shirt contest once that T-shirt got wet.
Robin said she saw boobs.
I knew you'd be watching, Robin.
You had a great body. What's
you
going
had.
on?
I remember at his bachelor party we threw for him, he was in
gorgeous.
shape.
He's got C cups now, man.
I wouldn't say I'm fat. I'd say I'm husky.
So what happened? You're not working out anymore?
I wore a T-shirt for the hell of it. Why not? It doesn't matter.
No. You were being like a chick. You wore a T-shirt.
Hiding. You know he used to always rip his shirt off.
Yeah,
keep his shirt on.
I know.
You know how you know when you got
skipped a Big Macs, dude.
You know when you got Steven in the corner.
Yeah.
He does that laughing. He laughs at you.
I know. And he's not a real laugh.
He looked heavy in the whole episode.
This is Steven's laugh. Steven, why didn't you take your shirt off? And it's not even a real laugh.
I think it's buying time to think of an answer.
I know. But it ain't working.
Can I just tell you what John just said to me?
What did he say?
He wakes me up. I'm in L.A. right now. He wakes me up. Then I called yesterday. I wake up again like 4:30 in the morning, and Casey says to me, "Hey, can we do this tomorrow?" Okay, Casey. I love Howard. Whatever. John wakes me up right now. I go, "Hey, John, can I go take a leak?" He goes, "No, I already put you up."
No, he didn't say that.
Not allowed.
He didn't say that.
He wakes me up and then tells me
No, he just said, hold on. He didn't tell me why.
Hey, Steven, never mind that.
Yeah, let's get back to your
Let's talk about what's under that shirt.
What was going on? Are you self-conscious now? What's going on? I mean, you're an actor. I mean, you have to stay in shape.
Are you wearing a T-shirt right now?
The Backstreet Boy tore his shirt right off.
Yeah, the Backstreet Boy took his shirt off.
I'm gorgeous. I'm gorgeous.
What happened? Tell me.
Are you wearing a T-shirt right now?
Who's doing the laugh, Artie?
Yeah.
That's my laugh. You stole it from me.
Artie's fat, too. He laughs. Steven, what's going on? Seriously. Was that the reason you were feeling heavy?
No.
Where's your six-pack, baby?
Oh, come on, answer the question.
You know what? Here's the deal. Okay, Steven, you go to the beach, take your shirt off. So you're in this environment now where you're going to jump in the water. You can take your shirt off or not. You decide not to.
Why did he wear his hat? Why did you wear your hat? Answer that one first.
I wore my hat because it was one of the NYPD hats.
No, but in the water you wore it.
What?
You swam with it.
Yeah, and it was backwards, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it came right off when I was in the cage.
But why did you take it into the water in the first place?
Yeah.
Because I was wearing it because it was my NYPD hat.
Nobody can see that.
They got that shot of you when they were talking to you.
When did you take your hat off when you jump into the water? Even the NYPD would understand you taking your hat off. There's something going on.
Yeah.
Howard, will you stop?
You got hair plugs, Steve?
Tell us the truth. The truth will set you free.
You got hair plugs, Steven, be honest.
Well, plugs aren't affected by water, are they?
Maybe he just had them.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he was hiding food in his hat.
A snack.
All right, would you come in here topless and without your toupee?
Yes.
So we can see what you look
right
like.
now, not a year from now.
You know, in all fairness, we've seen through Alec what, the Baldwins can plump up.
Danny, too. Billy's in good shape.
Suddenly the bald and Baldwin.
I tell you what, Howard, I'll come in wearing my toupee like a fig leaf.
No, be honest with me. What happened? Were you self-conscious about how you looked? Is that what happened?
No, Howard, please. I'm the only reason I'm one of the only people that can continuously come back on the show is because I don't care.
I know, but really...
But the thing is, even when he was at the beginning of the show and he was saying, feel my guns, he had the T-shirt had a long sleeve down to his elbow, and he never moved it. He never showed his muscle.
Steven, will you not answer the question? Is that what's going on?
You guys are the best.
Steven, the question is, why did you wear... Howard just asked you like 10 times, why did you wear a T-shirt? No, but wait. Why did you wear a T-shirt, Steven?
A great big T-shirt.
For no reason at all.
Oh, that's not true.
Such a lie.
Not even a tank top, a T-shirt.
Steven, I love you, and you were the best.
Do you want me to come in and, take my shirt off?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, anytime, pal.
I bet he looks like James
Pal.
Franco.
I'm always his pal.
I know. Okay, pal.
Come on, pal.
Hey, pal.
You want to fight Stuttering John for $100,000?
Howard?
What did you watch Celebrity Boxing?
Yeah, wasn't it awesome?
Awesome. Dude, the guy that I thought was the funniest, or actually not funny, sad, Danny Bonaducci, like he was so proud of himself that he beat up
yeah, but if you think about it from like a Freudian perspective, all those years of all that pent-up rage.
I know. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
I think,
but taking it out on Greg Brady?
You know what? It was sad, and then a friend of mine said that he sat there in the audience afterwards in a tuxedo. Him and his wife wore a gown. He was so proud of beating him up.
Stephen hit it on the head. When he went in there, he didn't fight Greg Brady. He was fighting like that transvestite.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, it was like, hey, everyone, come on, I'm a winner. I'm a winner.
His first manager, his parents, a transvestite.
When he was
Shirley Jones.
When he was parading around saying, "Look, man, I'm the champ," I was just like, "Oh my god!"
Champ of Greg Brady.
Champ of Greg Brady.
Howard, have you ever seen the Partridge Family special? The Partridge Family had a big competition with the Brady Bunch, so maybe there's.
I don't know.
But
it was
you know,
sad.
it did remind me. Remember when we had that Frank Stallone Geraldo Rivera fight? Frank ran down the streets of New York holding that fake belt.
No, that wasn't a fake belt, Robert. That was his Oscar.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Above his head.
And I saw it, and I was so sad for him because I was like, Geraldo weighs 100 pounds less than you.
Right, and what is he doing?
Howard, you have to understand something. He stopped traffic in Times Square and stood in the middle of the street and held that belt up like he actually like he was Rocky.
Yeah, he was Rocky for the day.
He was Rocky for that
And
minute.
I was so pissed because I'm trying to get my car so I can go home.
We can't go home.
And he's in the middle of the street and traffic is stopped, holding up his belt. A belt we had made.
Right, it was a fake.
It's a horrible belt.
Meant nothing.
But seriously,
that was Danny Bonaducci.
Yeah, it was awful. It's just awful. Hey, Stephen.
Yes, sir.
Where's your shirt now?
Why the hat? Why the shirt?
What are you wearing?
I love Robin obsessing and compulsing over my shirt.
But wait a minute. You know, I've seen you.
I mean, you know, Howard.
chair.
Usually, in your quest for the truth, Howard, you're very observant. Can we direct all this at Robin now, Robin?
What?
Tell me why are you so curious about my shirt?
I loved your body.
She's admitted that.
What happened?
What do you mean you loved my body?
Remember your bachelor party?
I've learned from you well, Howard.
Come on.
You haven't.
Remember your bachelor party, Stephen, where you were in your underwear?
Oh, sorry.
There it is.
All right, let's get to a couple of phone
You
calls.
weren't hiding anything.
She said you were gorgeous.
All right, Aisha, you're on the phone. Go ahead.
Hey, I know why he had on a girdle. That's why. You could see it in the scene where they were doing the snakes and the worms.
Girdle?
Several people called with that theory, Howard.
What did they say?
They said that they thought they saw at one point what they thought was a girdle underneath Steve's pants.
Yo, Aisha, there's another reason I was wearing a girdle, baby. You know what I'm saying?
No, whatever.
Girdle.
All of you guys on TiVo, nobody kept it.
A lot of people said that.
It was a girdle?
It was a girdle.
It was a girdle.
Steven,
go back to the scene where
are you wearing a girdle?
You know, I do have it on tape. I can go back and look.
Go back, Robin.
Yo, you was wearing a girdle. Give it up.
He gets out the water, his stomach is hanging over his belly.
You know what? And you know what's funny what you're saying, Aisha? I saw a tampon string.
Oh, my God.
Come here, Steven. Come on. Just show everybody. Come on.
Oh, that ain't fair. I was really curious because I thought it was odd that you didn't take your shirt off.
Hey, Stephen, I mean, you have gained a lot of weight, haven't you?
No, not at all.
Not at all?
Get out of here.
I'm 182 pounds.
What's the difference in weight between yesterday and when you came in for your bachelor party? How much different is your weight?
Oh, my God, Baba Booey, please. That's how long ago?
Al, you're on the air with Stephen Baldwin, who was the star of Fear Factor, very much the winner. The champion, and really quite good at it. Go ahead.
That is true, actually.
Yeah, he was great. Go ahead, Al.
And he was the most entertaining out of everybody on the show, especially when he cracked his head like a retard.
That was the best.
Yeah, he was wearing some kind of support top for sports that you wear around your waist. Steven admitted it's no big deal. People wear that when you have like a bad back.
This is that same guy.
You are like a chromosome ahead of a mongoloid. You look like you got golf balls in your mouth.
Apparently, is this guy making some sense, Stephen? Were you wearing
stuttering, muttering?
Were you wearing some sort of support, an athletic support?
Around my crotch area?
No, around your waist.
No.
Apparently, Fear Factor allows girdles.
Oh, that's how he was able to do all that.
All right, Mike, go ahead. Stephen claims he was not wearing a girdle.
It was a super utility Superman girdle.
I thought I saw a sports bra under that shirt.
Did you see when he came out of the water? Like,
yeah.
He looked like he had breasts.
But why the shirt?
It was a real wet T-shirt.
Steven, so seriously, why did you wear your shirt? I'm asking for an answer.
No reason at all.
Oh, Steven.
Am I embarrassing you?
Not at all.
What is your latest role?
I told you I just did this little picture called Spider's Web.
And what do you play?
Fat bald guy.
Fat bald guy.
In a bra?
He plays James Coco.
Plays Stephanie Baldwin. Now, come on. I really want to know what the T-shirt... Give me an answer for the T-shirt. All kidding aside.
That is the answer. I told you I'm going to have to come home now and come in and, like, take my clothes off.
No, I'm just asking why a T-shirt. I don't want to have a long discussion.
When you go to the beach and you go in the water, do you wear a T-shirt?
No.
You go to the pool, you wear a T-shirt?
Sometimes.
In the water?
Sometimes.
Why?
Just for the hell of it.
If there's hot chicks around,
you can't get an answer out of him.
No, I don't think there is an answer. Am I embarrassing you? You're a friend of mine. I don't want to embarrass you. I just am curious.
Did we hit on something?
Not at all. Although I appreciate you helping me, Robin.
Were your boobs so big that NBC said that we can't show breasts on TV?
No, but you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to come in.
Go ahead.
And I'd like to have Robin remove my clothing.
Go ahead.
I'll do that.
You will?
Yeah.
I'll be there in a heartbeat.
Wow.
In a heartbeat.
Let's go to Mike, who wants to talk to Stephen Baldwin.
Oh, no.
Go ahead, Mike. Mike, go ahead.
Hey, how you doing? I used to sleep with Steven years ago.
Yeah.
And
before he was married, I hope.
When his
Steve-O, don't you remember me? We used to talk and long walks on the beach back in L.A. You don't remember?
Did Stephen wear a shirt when he went swimming with you?
No, but you know, he used to wear those stupid little caps and those stupid little swimsuits all the time.
Stephen, is there any truth that you used to share a bed with this guy, or is he making this up? Okay.
Hey, Howard, you think it's because Ali Landry was there?
No, I think it had something. I'll tell you what I think.
You think because Joe Rogan was there?
I think Stephen wasn't happy with the way he looks with his shirt off. I think that's basically it. I think, and I understand. I don't know. I think you're being too hard on yourself. I mean.
You think he's still all right enough to take
Yeah, I mean, you know what? You're a guy, so you're carrying a little extra weight. Who cares? And you know what? So if your hair's... I thought you always had a full head of hair.
I think he does. I don't know what the hat thing is.
Yeah.
When can I come in so Robin can remove my clothing?
Although I got to tell you something. Jon Stewart took his clothes off at the Grammys, and I got to tell you something. That is forever etched in my mind.
Yeah, it'll never leave my brain.
He's no longer a skinny little guy.
Did he have like a little boiler?
Yeah. He had a big boiler, and I was thinking, I guess you have a boiler, and you didn't want to show it, and yet you could kind of get away with it. You could get away.
See, your face is cute.
Steve, you're a 45-year-old man.
Thank you, Robin. But what about Steve?
Who said that, Artie?
Yeah. You're a 45-year-old man. I mean, it's okay having a little gut.
Hey, how old are you, anyway?
I love you guys.
How old are you, Stephen?
35.
Oh, you're not.
35.
Hey, Alex fat. People still think he's cute.
That's right.
Danny's not exactly skinny either.
Robin.
Wait a minute. Alec would have to wear a T-shirt if he did Fear Factor.
Alec would have to wear one of those bathing suits with an apron.
No, he'd be in a whole wetsuit.
He'd be in a moo-moo.
Lend them your girdle, Stephen.
Robin?
Yes, dear.
What are you going to wear when you're removing my clothing?
Whatever you want.
Thong.
Seriously.
Alec would eat a burqa if he went swimming on Fear Factor.
Robin?
Full burqa.
Hey, Stephen, do you and Alec ever talk?
I'd like to tell you.
Do you and Alec ever talk about... Does Alec ever say to you, man, I got to put on a couple of pounds and ask you to help him work out or anything? You guys ever discuss that?
No, because he's seen Stephen.
It's asking Billy.
Robin.
Danny would be in a house coat.
Stephen, are you willing to come in here and take your shirt off is what we're asking?
In a heartbeat.
Okay.
Right.
Only if Robin removes it.
I'll remove... You don't think that'll be a problem?
Maybe he had to gain weight to play Barney Rubble or something, and they just couldn't get it off.
Yeah,
you know?
that's...
Stephen looks like he's strong and in good shape. I don't get... I'm really not understanding. I'm not understanding this at all.
I was just... what it is I told you, I was just a little husky. What I did was I figured if I had any water activity, I'd make myself a little more buoyant.
Really?
So I put on a couple pounds and, you know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, right.
How about if I give you a full day to think of an answer and then you get back to me? Call in tomorrow and give me a good answer.
Robin, it made me chubbier in every way.
Mike, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hello?
Hey.
Yeah, how you doing? I play racquetball up in Rockland County at a club there, and Stephen was working out. The guy's in very good shape.
All right.
Thank you.
I always thought so.
What year was that, though?
Yeah.
I mean, the only problem was the panties and bra he was working out in.
Oh, the panties and bra. Okay.
All right. Hey, Stephen, I don't. This isn't cleared up for me.
He's finally afraid to answer.
I'm ready to come in, Howard, and do whatever I need to do.
Can't wait to see you.
You spin the wheel of fish?
Whatever you want.
Mike, what?
But I insist on Robin removing my clothing.
Oh, look, I'll be thinking about it every day.
I'd like to speak now. Thank you. Howard, could he recommend his doctor? Because I'd like to get lipo like he did.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Maybe.
Mike. That was Mike. All right, listen.
Do you think you're hiding scars? Is that what it is?
Hey, Stephen, all I can say is that the Fear Factor had sort of become mundane. You went on there. You were interesting. You mixed it up with everyone.
He was great.
You were great. And whether
Thank
whether you had your shirt on or not, you made the show.
But let me just make one more observation. How about Joe Rogan eating a Madagascar hissing cockroach?
I thought that was great.
Crazy.
Howard, let me tell you something.
The best moment.
Standing there.
Yeah.
And Allison Sweeney has to eat the worms, which was unbelievable.
Yep.
Because she was freaking out.
Right.
She was awesome.
She was awesome.
Rogan goes, all of a sudden, like, they make the decision for her to eat the worms, and Rogan is sitting there, and he goes, I tell you what, you eat the worms, I'll eat a cockroach. And I look at him like, what are you doing? And he goes, shh. I go, bro, you don't have to eat a cockroach. He goes, no. I want to.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's your kind of guy.
And you understand, when you were in that tank, they smelled like you couldn't believe. It was one of the most disgusting things ever.
Why didn't you take your shirt off? All right, Stephen, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you soon.
Love you guys.
Love you. Come in here and prove once and for all.
Come on.
Put us to shame. Shut us up.
I absolutely will. I love you. I thank you. God bless you.
All right, Stephen. Thanks for calling in.
Later.
It's the great Stephen Baldwin, everybody.
What do you think the real answer is?
He was fat. Yeah. And he was being a chick. We got to take a break. We'll come back, and we'll be back after these words. By the way, I got this to give away, a trip to the NASCAR race in Bristol, Tennessee on March 24th.
Don't you want it for yourself?
Oh, my God. Full access to the race, including the pit and the garage.
Sweet!
Invites to key parties, courtesy of Real One Player. If you can't go to the race, listen to NASCAR on Real1.com. It's great. Free trials available now. I had a thought about this.
What?
I know that Scott the engineer and Ronnie, we sent them last year, and this was like the biggest thing for them. Ronnie has a room in his home devoted to NASCAR.
Yeah.
Got a tire. He has a tire hanging on his wall.
And all kinds of things.
Yeah, and a whole collection of cars, and don't ask. Scott the engineer is just as big a fanatic.
I think Ronnie has a Dale Earnhardt credit card.
That's right. That's right. He has the Visa card with Dale Earnhardt's picture on it. Well, I was thinking right now, I would give this trip to Ronnie and Scott.
Oh,
my Bring them both in. I'm going to show you. I'm going to test to see if Scott's his own man or if he's pussy whipped.
All right.
See, Ronnie, I know, but this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Watch this.
All right.
Scott the engineer, Ronnie, come on in. I want to give you something. Scott, this is going to be very tough for you.
When you smell smoke, you know
what is it? I'm going to tell you. Ronnie, come on in. Scott the engineer. Okay. Ronnie, you love NASCAR. I know you would love this trip more than anything. I would send you right back down to the NASCAR race in Bristol, Tennessee on March 24th. That's a great gift for you, right?
Yeah.
You love it because you've been a racing fan for a long time.
Right.
You even have a Dale Earnhardt credit card.
No, Ernie Irvin.
Ernie Irvin. Even better.
And he doesn't I have a full life-size poster of Dale Earnhardt.
Right.
And
his tire.
Where is that? In that same room?
In the room.
That's your office?
That's my office. I have the computer in there, a desk, and whatever else I can fit in there.
Right. And you have several model racing cars?
Yeah, about 150.
And what else? A tire?
Tire.
Well, here's another one of us who has never grown up.
Right. Okay. So this would be great
but at least
you.
It's harmless. I'm not crazy, you know.
Well, Scott has a tire around his waist.
Yes.
So.
Right. There it
Scott, you love it, too. You love the racing.
I love it.
And you had a great time when you went last year.
Awesome.
My theory on you is you would love to go again, but you would have to get your wife's permission. Now, I'm going to offer you this trip, and I'm going to tell you that Ronnie can go with you.
Okay.
Only if you're willing to say, yes, I'm taking the trip now. I'm not going to ask my wife. I'm going to go down there. If you have to wait a day.
Was it just go to the race and watch the race?
Go to the race. You get full access to the race. It's a trip to Bristol, Tennessee on March 24th. Invites to all the key parties.
So it's not here, Scott. You have to travel somewhere.
You're going to have to travel.
You stay for a week.
I'm asking you to make the decision now.
Like a man.
Now, if you say you can't make the decision like a man, that means Ronnie can't go either. So your decision affects Ronnie.
When is this? March what?
March 24th.
A week from Sunday.
Well, Scott, let's see how much of a...
He's starting to sweat already.
Man you are.
What's going on?
I think I'm busy that day.
Why do you have to think even twice about it, man?
Of course I'm going to say yes.
You're going to go?
Yeah.
Are you
Tomorrow, what are you going to say?
You haven't... Tomorrow, you going to come in here and say I can't go?
No.
Is your wife going to yell at you because you accepted the trip?
No.
Without asking?
I'm just going... What? It's for
Didn't it just start a whole war? What?
For the weekend?
It's March 24th, yes.
Well, they got to get there.
Well, yeah, but...
You're going to have to go. I mean, you know, it's all going to be provided for you.
Fine. I have no problem with that.
Your wife's going to let you go?
Yeah.
You sure?
Ronnie, what are the odds of him coming back in here and saying he can't go?
About 99%.
Isn't this what broke you guys up? You were becoming friendly. The wives were becoming friendly.
Right.
And then your wife called to convince him to
go to the race school, which we're doing again, but he can't go.
He can't go?
No. Not because of her.
Why?
I'm a little short on cash right now, and it's something that I can't spend that money on right now.
So, yeah, we're going to pay for it this time. Last time, because we did the shoot and everything, you know.
I see.
But we're going to do it again. I'm going with Stuttering John and some people and his family and stuff like that.
If it was in a few more months, I would be able to go.
You would be able to do it.
But right now, I'm a little short, so I'm not...
Well, this is a fully paid trip. March 24th.
You back out, Scott. I'm really not talking to you anymore.
If you back out,
no more
Ronnie doesn't go
fantasy
either.
league. No, we're not working together in the fantasy league anymore either.
What's a fantasy league?
We're in that NASCAR. We're in NASCAR fantasy league.
Yeah.
You know, like with the baseball and football.
Fantasy Cup racing.
We pick we have a team.
I gave up baseball for racing.
It's worse than we thought.
It's harmless fun, you know. It's not, you know. Yeah. We do it in the hall in the morning, you know.
Right.
We did good this week.
Yeah, it's good.
Good. Life's good for you.
Yeah, it's great.
Right.
Yeah, their team is
It's a lot
doing
of fun.
well.
Yeah.
All right, so your balls are firmly in your pants, and you're saying that you're going.
I'm going.
And there's no chance that you're going to come in here tomorrow and say, my wife says I can't go.
No.
Let's see. All right, the trip is yours, Ronnie and Scott. Enjoy it. If I hear that you're not going, the trip is taken away not only from you, but, of course, Ronnie.
Yeah, well, I'm going.
You're going.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, I'm going, Alex.
He's going, all right.
I get Dominic's number.
He's definitely going.
Did Scott's wife die and no one told me?
Yeah, maybe that's what's happening.
No, she's fine. There's no... What's wrong with that?
I know you're pussy whipped.
No, I'm not.
Can we tape you asking for permission? When are you going to tell her? You going to tell her?
What are you going to say?
They got great strip clubs in Bristol, bro.
Oh, now I'm in trouble.
What is it, Gary?
You know, I could bet you that tomorrow he comes in, because he's going to go home and he's going to go, listen, there's this thing. And
No, I'm just going to go home. Listen, Howard gave me and Ronnie a trip.
Hold on. He doesn't even have to go home. He's going to hear about it as soon as he walks out of his studio.
She doesn't.
What about the part where she says, what if she calls and you forgot that you guys got a wedding that day? Or you guys got a bar mitzvah that day?
What are you going to say to her?
I'm the king of my castle.
Look at that face.
As far as I know, I don't have any plans right now.
Go ahead.
I don't have any plans.
She turns to you tonight and says, Scott?
Yes?
And you'd be challenging her authority.
Mm-hmm.
Scott?
Yes?
You can't go. You have to go to a bar mitzvah that day.
I'm busy.
Wow.
I've got a trip, and I'm going.
I'm going with Norton to the NASCAR race.
Yeah, no, that's it. Especially he's going with me, man. It's really going to blow the steam up.
No, that's exactly what he sounds like Cramden when Alice isn't around.
Alice?
Yeah, I think you're all full of yourself now, but how are you going?
She will not have.
How are you going to break the news to her that you're going away with Ronnie?
Yeah, pretend that Howard's your wife.
Yeah.
Come home this afternoon. What do you say?
Excuse me, dear.
Sweetkins?
Hi, how was your day?
My day was fine.
Yeah.
My day was fine.
Good.
You're not going bowling again, are you?
No, I'm not going bowling tonight. But listen.
Do you fear the moment that you have to tell her?
No.
No. Okay, go ahead.
And it's funny because we've talked about the Bristol race, how great it would be to go see a Bristol race.
Yeah, it's a great track.
What is a Bristol race?
Well, it's a short track. It's like an eighth of a mile, and it's like you're like in this little arena. It's almost like being in a football field. You know, it's that kind of...
And you get to go watch the guys drive around that little field.
In a little circle, yeah.
Wow.
It's great, man.
It's better when the circle's smaller.
Is that a Sunday? The 24th is a Saturday or a Sunday?
It's a Sunday. We were at Pocono. Pocono's 2.5 miles, so all you can see basically is the front stretch when you're standing there.
Right.
But at Bristol, you can watch the whole track.
Oh,
yeah.
You got the whole experience. Yeah, you can take it all.
Will you have to cancel bowling that week? No, you'll be back in time.
So wait a minute, you're talking to your wife. What are we having all this?
All right, so tell me how you're going to break the news.
Go home and say, listen, Howard gave me and Ronnie a trip to Bristol.
Well, why doesn't he call right now? Let's see what happens.
Oh, no.
No. Get crazy.
My phone's been disconnected.
Go ahead.
Right now, we have permission to do this show.
Howard gave me and Ronnie a trip to Bristol to watch a race.
Right.
Bristol?
Next week, and we're going.
Bristol, Connecticut?
Ow.
Bristol,
Tennessee.
How many planes is that? Well then, Ralph, you're not bowling on Tuesday.
All right, I'll give up my bowling night.
No. That's how you're going to say it?
You're going to negotiate.
Yeah, no.
Are you nervous about saying it?
No.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Okay, all right.
Well, when are we going to spend some time together?
Really?
No, she won't say that.
All right, well, you two are going then, a trip to the NASCAR. Let's see what transpires tomorrow. We'll find out.
You guys, you're unbelievable.
We'll see.
Yeah.
There's no problem with that.
We'll see.
Something came up.
Scott, I don't want to say anything, but, like, after that, the little thing with the Pocono thing, you know, we had.
Right.
And you got all annoyed with me, kind of.
Right.
But we really didn't do anything bad. We actually got you to go.
No. They tried to help me.
Right.
You know, and convince my wife was.
But how come your wife won't talk to my wife or me anymore?
Because she didn't like being played like that. She just felt that, you know, Bonnie should have just come out and said, listen, it would be nice if you would let Scott go, not play around and kind of, you know.
What do you mean?
She didn't play her. She was telling her the truth.
What was the truth?
It would be nice to let the guys go and have a good time. What's wrong with that?
She just felt like, you know, she was being used like...
She didn't want me to have a good time.
Yes. The Salems and the Munns hit a wall with the fence.
Yeah, they were supposed to go to dinner together.
They were friends.
And they were supposed
to... We had gone to dinner, you know.
Once before.
Yeah.
Right.
That was
we were supposed to go out to his house. You know, the first time we went to dinner, he came out to Queens, and we went to dinner in Queens. And then the next time we were supposed to go out to his area and meet in a restaurant out there. And then when that happened...
Boy, I would love to have heard the conversation.
It was all over.
So,
you never got to Jersey, huh?
So
no, I never made it to Jersey.
So you think that Scott's making this sound a little too easy?
For my sake, I hope not.
You think that if Scott says it's me and Ronnie, he won't be able to go?
Possibly.
No, not at all.
My marriage is like the Taliban.
Only I'm in a burqa.
Well, like we
How'd
do,
that happen?
Wait a minute. We do this fantasy. Wait,
nothing wrong with that, Robin.
We do this fantasy league thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I know what he's going to say.
So, like we used to communicate with with each other on the phone on Sunday mornings to pick our make the final picks on our team.
Yeah.
So, like a lot of times you would say, like after this all happened, you say, "Well, I'll call you." Like, meaning, don't call his house.
No,
you know
he was. I would say, call me. He goes, I'm not calling your house. All right, I'll call you. He was afraid to call my house after that.
No, I wasn't afraid to call your house.
Please.
I can't talk now.
Ronnie, I'd like to pick our team, our NASCAR team. But
so now he calls me.
The missus is in the room.
Go with Chevys.
See, and I used to call on Sunday mornings.
Osama, honey, I must ask you.
I would call on Sunday mornings, and Robin would get on the phone with me, and we'd you guys are going to pick the team today. It looks good, you know.
Right.
Now, I mean, if I would call her, she'd probably slam the phone on me.
Oh.
No, I haven't talked to her since.
Well, I see this
since last April.
This might be a new opening into the relationship.
Or the final day.
Somehow I doubt it.
Well, we'll check in with you tomorrow, Scott, and make sure that...
everything, I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, okay.
I have no problem with it.
You're 100% sure you can go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There
Howard,
yes.
Can you say that's from Real One?
Absolutely. I've said it twice.
And if you can't, that's one of the great things they have in Real One. You can listen to NASCAR. If you can't go like Ronnie and Scott and be there, you can listen to it on NASCAR, which is on Real One.
Right.
And they have free trials.
Good luck, boys, and who knows, Ronnie, maybe you'll pick up a couple of souvenirs
Oh, yeah, definitely. They have
for your room.
They have the souvenir trailers outside.
Hey, if you were like, who's your favorite?
Maybe we'll get some more tires.
Nice! Ronnie, who's your favorite driver that might be there? That's like alive and driving.
Right now, Tony Stewart.
If you were in the pit...
Who's your favorite, Scott? Tony Stewart?
I think I have to agree, yeah, Tony Stewart.
If you were in the pit and they changed Tony Stewart's oil and they threw away the empty oil can, would you take it?
If he signed it, probably, yeah.
By the way, this segment...
Ronnie can go to the memorabilia trailer to decorate his trailer.
By the way, this segment was for any of you who wondered what white trash was. Now you know. Well, is there any... this Real One player, I know that you can get the NASCAR pit crew talking to the drivers, which is great.
Yeah, it is.
But you can
is there a button you can hit to hear Scott asking his wife?
If there was that button,
I still say
how much money would that be?
I still say you should call now and find out. This way we know what's going on.
No, because you know what?
I want to keep you all in suspense.
And if he called his wife now, I've heard her on the air, no matter what she thinks, she's going to be cool about it.
Right.
It's in private where you find out what the real Scott life is about.
Should we call her now? Maybe to make it easier.
If you want.
Yeah,
right.
Break the ice.
Why don't you get her on the line and let's find out.
Honey, when you hear Howard's voice, don't bite my head off.
It won't be a problem.
Let Ronnie call.
Yeah.
Oh, Ronnie, you better be quiet.
I'm not saying a word. I want to go to Bristol.
Yeah, Ron. Play it right here, man.
You know what? I want to help you with this. So
I appreciate it.
If you do it on the air, sometimes it'll be a little easier. I know you're nervous about it.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm really not.
All right. I'm mistaken. What do I know?
Honey, I'm going to say this real calm.
Why are you gripping the edges of the chair and your knuckles are white?
Somebody got any Xanax?
Sweetheart.
Honey.
Something has come up on the show that could benefit me greatly.
Oh, love of my life.
Wait. You want me to? You don't want me to ask her. You just want me to tell her.
Yeah.
I don't want.
Look at you. I would like to see you be that bold.
We're not getting an answer.
Oh, maybe she went out.
You got a cell phone number?
I don't think she has it on. She just doesn't have it on.
Got a number at the bowling alley?
All right, well, let us know tomorrow how it goes.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we'll call her tomorrow.
Honey, I've been named Raccoon of the Year.
Howard, you know what? I mean, maybe he'll get to go, but if he can't go, how is he going to show up here tomorrow? How are you going to show up here tomorrow?
Oh, he'll show up.
Job?
No, but I mean, it's going to be so hard to come here.
He's going to show up.
He's just going to get goofed on for 4 hours.
4 hours?
You know what's going to happen? They're going to send me with high-pitch Eric if you don't go.
No.
Hey, Scott, do you have a cell phone on her?
No,
she doesn't.
Come on, Ronnie. Let's go.
No, Ronnie, you don't get to go unless Scott can go. That's the deal.
That's fair.
All right.
That's fair.
Sending him with high pitch might be.
We're going. There's no yes or no. We're going.
You know what the great thing about Scott is?
I don't get it.
All you have to do is...
You don't get this?
No.
All right, we'll see. We'll see tomorrow if you're going.
I can look at Scott tomorrow morning, and I don't have to ask him. I can look at his body language and know whether he's going or not.
All right. You'll know.
His body just talks.
I hit a snag.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's like when we went to Pocono, and he did the driving school, and everybody stayed over.
I stayed over. We went on a Thursday.
Yeah, but we all stayed over an extra night to hang out, and you had to run home.
For what? I had plans.
You had plans? Or someone had plans?
I had plans to get yelled at.
We had plans.
I was planning on getting yelled at.
I might as well hang myself totally here.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Yeah, you're not helping your chances.
She's probably in the car. That's she probably just drove off the road.
It's March 24th, darling.
10 days away.
It's only 10 days away.
It's March Madness.
It's not a holiday.
Hey,
the week after.
Robin, if you're listening, we didn't play you last year, by the way.
All right. Thanks, guys, and good luck. I hope you get to go.
And thanks to Real One also.
Real One, that's who you should really thank. I'm nothing in this.
The way you want it.
Right.
Daryl Strawberry is in the paper again today.
He's my favorite.
He has a beautiful orange striped suit he's wearing and an armband. And it says that he had to sign a contract. One of the reasons they kicked him out of the Phoenix house was that he signed a contract because he had been having behavioral problems in rehab for some time. So they sat down with him and they said, look, you've got to agree that you're not going to do all these things that are upsetting us and upsetting the routine around here, and that way you'll get to stay and you won't have to go to jail. So he says, okay, he signs the contract. He's not supposed to smoke. He's not supposed to have a lot of money. He's not supposed to give money to the other inmates or clients or whatever they call each other over there. He's not supposed to make phone calls or have others purchase cigarettes for him. He's not supposed to autograph baseballs or clothing. He's not supposed to exchange baseballs for cigarettes.
Can he get an erection?
He's not supposed to make indirect threats. He's not supposed to accept cigarettes from his brother, misuse his phone privileges, shave his head, or contract or exploit himself or others.
He's not allowed to shave his head?
No, he can't even do that.
What is that about?
Is it dangerous to have a razor? Is that what that means?
This is rehab, not jail.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't shave his head. I understand everything else.
He's going to have to violate these rules.
Yeah, he's got to shave his head.
It was a setup. It was designed for him to fail.
Don't ask him not to bang anybody.
But the funny thing to me
That's
is
worse.
He turned himself in. He went to his probation officer. And he had kissed one of the staff before. He'd been all over the place with his behavior. And he went to his probation officer and admitted to having sex with one of the residents in the closet.
Wow.
It wasn't even like they caught him. He turned himself in.
Oh, my God. That's smart.
He is not working with a full-decker car.
Nice. Sharon, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. How you doing?
All right.
I just got the magazine with your girlfriend on the cover. She's absolutely stunning.
Yeah. Well, of course.
You are such a lucky guy. Congratulations. Very, very happy for you. It's about time you found some true happiness in your crazy life.
Thank you.
I have another question real quick. Can I have some Rainforest tickets? Today's my birthday.
You've won 2 tickets to the Rainforest concert, April 13th at Carnegie Hall, featuring Elton John, Sting, James Taylor, and special surprise. I can't even win any tickets to this.
Thank you
I called Trudy, and they told me, okay, you could have tickets. It's about $10 million for tickets.
Well, you're a wealthy man. They're trying to raise money.
Thank you so
Hey, I lost half my money. Come on.
They're expensive.
Come on.
Half your money like you can't afford tickets.
Featuring Elton John, Sting, James Taylor, and a special surprise guest. It's a musical tribute to George Harrison. Tickets are on sale now through Carnegie Charge. $2,500 benefit tickets include a post-concert gala supper. It's really going to be some show.
I'm so excited. I love Sting.
It's going to be great. 212-245-6570. I figured we'd saved the rainforest already. All right, hold on.
They found another one.
All right, here's my good deed for the day.
Very good.
It's nice.
Plus, she said nice stuff about Beth. I mean, how could I not reward her for that?
Nice.
You know what I mean? Because Beth called me and said, I heard there was a big debate about how ugly I was on the air.
Dear.
I said,
She always takes the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
The debate was how hot she was.
Right, not how ugly she was.
Depends how you look at it.
Well, I'm saying she's a half full, the glass is half full kind of girl.
That's right. Let's go to, okay, he's gone. All right. What does Debbie Schlussel want? Hey, Debbie.
Hi, Howard.
What's up, baby?
Hi. Well, I have a column today about the real March Madness. Remember that chick coach who sued to coach the boys' high school basketball team? Well, her season just ended, and she had a 3-16 record.
It could happen to anybody.
Yeah, to anybody. The Detroit Lions and this woman. I mean, I think she's now vying for Michigan's biggest loser in sports. But you guys were talking about Rosie O'Donnell, and you know what really bugs me is that all the papers and the magazines have headlines like, Rosie's brave step. What is brave about saying you're a lesbian? If she was really brave, she wouldn't have waited until her show was ending.
Right.
Because she's basically a chicken. She knew that all of these housewives who she pretended to like Tom Cruise in front of and pretended to be like a Martha Stewart with her craft, she knew that they wouldn't like her if they realized that she was really a lesbian. So she's not brave at all. She's a chicken, and she's waited till the end of the show.
She made her money and then came out.
Yeah, she's incredibly rich now. It's costing her nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredibly brave when you start the Rosie O'Donnell show and you don't have a lot of money, and you say, not only that, I'm a gay woman.
Yeah.
That's putting your ass on the line. Nothing brave about having the kind of money she has. And she's been outed for years from the tabloids. She was basically forced out of the closet.
She'd been dragged out of the closet already.
Debbie, what about you? Anything to confess?
No, nothing to confess, Howard.
Too
But
bad.
I am a heterosexual.
Nice!
I'll tell you who the brave ones are, the kids in high school who come out. Right.
Yeah,
I met a
anybody
kid
who lives their life openly gay.
I met a kid the other day. He was about, I would say he was about 18 or so, and he's been openly gay since he's about 13. Now, there's a guy who's got some balls.
He's getting through all of his life, but he's being true to himself.
Yeah, and he grew up in Oklahoma.
13?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and I mean, when you come out at 13 in Oklahoma, boy,
why are they congratulating Rosie?
there's nothing brave about her.
Diane Sawyer should be talking to that kid.
I know a kid who got aroused in an art class.
Yeah, what about him?
He's got a great ass.
Goes to an agriculture school.
But you're absolutely right, Debbie. Thank you. And where do we read this column of yours?
It's at townhall.com.
All right, honey.
Thanks, Howard.
All right, you go.
Thank you.
Keep it real. I'll tell you that Celebrity Boxing did well in the ratings. Got an 11.1 in its first half hour against a repeat of The West Wing. And in the second hour, it went up to a 12.8, beating The West Wing rerun. So it was successful. Very successful.
Well, why wouldn't it be? They did lots of promotion, and who wouldn't want to see that?
Well, some people didn't want to see it, evidently, but not many.
I only missed it because I forgot. James Gandolfini's wife is said to be in shock. She never saw it coming that her husband would file divorce papers against her. Wow. They say...
I saw it after the first season of The Sopranos.
No kidding. Just cash the checks, honey.
She was the only one, the last one to know. They say that after Gandolfini was introduced to this young girl, that he just went to a lawyer and filed papers to get out of his marriage. So there you go. She's been crying. She was crying all day, at least yesterday, when she found out